Hey tankers, welcome back to another episode of Beginner's Guide. Today we are going to do a remedial class on Supremacy mode because the truth is there's too many people out there that don't know what the hell they're doing. So we're calling this one Supremacy Back to Basics. Guys, if you are playing Supremacy mode and you're not capping bases and you don't understand why you need to cap bases, you need to watch this video. Please watch this video. If you know how to play Supremacy and you're not sure what your role is on the battlefield, please watch this video. If you're experienced and you know everything there is to know about Blitz, please watch this video because I guarantee you don't. This is a base. Notice the green line, meaning it's captured. Here's more bases. B base and C base. Notice the green bar, the bar filling with green. That means you're capturing the base. That's a good thing. Here's the last base, C base. Look at this. Again, green equals good, and we're capping the base. Look at that. All three bases are captured. So gentlemen, let's get into this game, the one that set me off. Anyways, for those of you who may or may not know, I am coming up on my 50,000th game, and I am playing a majority of my games in my Tiger 1 because that happens to be the tank that I am the most in love with. I started playing this game for this tank, and this game ends up to be an utter disappointment because this is probably one of the best games I've ever had in the Tiger 1. It's a loss and not even an ace, and it's disappointing because whereas I did not even capture a base either, let's go over roles. It is not technically my role on the battlefield to capture a base driving a heavy tank. My role on the battlefield is to be in front of the fight, taking damage, dealing damage, and controlling points of interest. Now yes, I should have pulled out and capped a base, but we had two lights and a medium on our tank that I thought would take care of it, and guess what? They didn't. Instead, they ran around. I don't know what they did because they didn't do much damage. They didn't do much anything else. All they did is drive around. I want you to notice that B base and C base are being captured, and that's being driven by a T49 driver who you'll see in a minute, who he understood how to play Supremacy. He drove over and capped C, then he drove around and capped B. And then he's going to drive around and kick everybody's butt. So as you can see, I'm having a pretty good game here, dude. Guys, I'm just driving around. I've not really taken any damage. I'm driving around. I'm controlling everything, all my engagements. I'm not worried about capping bases because you know what? We had two lights that are dead and a medium that should have been capping bases. They should have been out there fighting in T49 and taking C base. And I guarantee you, he wouldn't own C base and he wouldn't own B base, and it would be a closer game. Here he is right here. Look at this. He knows what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to drive around and attack things. Heavies are not supposed to cap bases. TDs are sure the hell not supposed to cap bases. They're supposed to go around and control points of interest on the map. Now, again, I should have stepped up and I should have capped a base. But at this point in the match, it's already too late. Points are clicking. The only way is if everybody stops what they're doing and goes and caps C and B, and it's too close of a game. We're down a tank, and the team's falling apart. It's one of those typical blitz teams you're seeing these days that it's just nobody knows what they're doing. They're all low experienced players that just drive around shooting the big guns and smiling and laughing. Oh, I did it. Anyways, guys, so let's get into the review a little bit. If you're playing Supremacy, you need to be capping bases. If you're driving a light or a medium tank, it is your job to cap bases. If you're driving a heavy tank, it is your job to control points of interest on the battlefield and facilitate the light mediums to cap bases. If you're driving a TD, it is your job to sit at the back of the map pounding everybody that's stupid enough to poke their head up. Here it is, we've capped A, but it's way too late. We've already lost. At this point in counter mode, we would probably have won because me and the VK had plenty of hit points left. But as you can see, 3,215 damage, 2 kills, and it was only a second class. Anyways, guys, to review, capture the effing base. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, guys, good hunting, and remember, capture the damn base. Thank you.